Edge at 11 starts now.
It's a winter wonderland. Some of us have been waiting for it. A massive system, though, blanketing the entire state with the first major snowfall of the season.
The roads have been left a mess across Metro Detroit. Earlier this evening, Michigan State Police said they had already handled 30 crashes. If you have to venture out, make sure to take it slow.
Now, here's the deal. More snow is expected throughout the weekend. Then get ready for an Arctic blast.
Weather Authority Rich Luderman joins us now with a look ahead, and things are changing as we speak.
That's right. We had the snow today, then the wind comes tomorrow, then the real cold air comes for Sunday and MLK Monday. We're going to show you the full forecast coming up. Right now, low pressure is crossing the Great Lakes. You can see this big spin in the atmosphere. Thankfully, for us, the accumulating snow is just about over. Heavier snow right now shifting up close to Alpena. Some snow there north of Toronto. But for a lot of us, between 3 o'clock and 8 o'clock this evening, we saw the snow come. Heavy, wet snow. A lot of 4s and 5s with inches of accumulation. A lot of 4s and 5s out there. Right now, there's rain for parts of southeast Michigan. There's still a bit of snow falling over Livingston County along I-96 close to Lansing, but it's all quickly moving up to the north and northeast. So all of this is going to be ending overnight. The light rain, the light snow showers. Here's some live pictures in Southfield. We got about 4 inches here at the TV station. You can see 9 Mile at the bottom of the screen. Not too bad. Check out these winter weather advisories. They continue in southeast Michigan. Winter storm warnings on the other side of the state. In fact, some blizzard warnings close to Alpena, also out there close to Green Bay. Tomorrow, as the winds whip around on the backside of low pressure, it's going to turn colder. We will likely see some lake effect snow showers, but for the rest of tonight, it's going to be less than an inch. Most of us not getting any more snow, maybe the exception out over Livingston County between now and, let's say, 1 in the morning. 37 degrees, Metro Airport. Temperatures have been rising this evening. We thought the rain would come in a bit sooner than what it did and cut down the snow totals, but finally, a lot of us did change over to plain old rain. 40 degrees, City Airport. There's 33 in Howe, 34 as far north as Flint and Lapeer. The breeze is now turning to the south and west, and it'll pick up in intensity through the overnight hours. Wind chill not all that bad now, but tomorrow at this time, we will likely have wind chills in the single digits. You can see the cold air, not here yet. There's 14 in Minneapolis, 17 in Cedar Rapids, even as far south as Springfield, Illinois, 19 degrees. That's all going to slide in our direction as low pressure departs the Great Lakes, heading up into eastern Canada on the backside. It's going to be windy and cold tomorrow. Occasional snow showers coming in from Lake Michigan, but they're not going to stick around very long. So for the rest of tonight, light rain, light snow showers ending. Eventually, we're going to get down to 28. It's not going to be a flash freeze, but it's going to be temperatures falling close to sunrise. Tomorrow, 30 degrees with wind. And look at this in the 7-day forecast. Dangerous cold by Sunday. MLK Monday, 12 degrees. Nighttime lows in the single digits. Perhaps some of those mornings we're going to be close to zero. Rup and Taryn, a full check starting in the morning.
All right. Great job tracking the storm and all your work tonight, Rich. Yeah. And today's weather has also, though, impacted the weather at Detroit Metro Airport.
Countless flights, Taryn, have been canceled this evening, and we're told some planes have been sitting on the tarmac waiting for a gate. Fox 2's Dave Kinchin joins us live from DTW. Dave, I can't imagine being on one of those planes sitting there waiting to finally go home.
Yeah, you can only imagine. We just pulled up here at Detroit Metro Airport. I just got off the phone with a man who just flew in from Puerto Rico, landed at 7 o'clock, and said he was stuck on the runway for 3 hours. Now, all of this coming as the FAA posted on its website saying that Detroit Metro was closed. Now, we're hearing back from Detroit Metropolitan Airport, and what they're saying is earlier this evening, the Aerodome was closed for approximately an hour due to the severe weather, and their airfield operations and maintenance crews are working around the clock to maintain runways and taxiways. We'll get more on that in a second, but first, I want to introduce you to this gentleman. We just talked to him. He says they just got off the plane at 10:20, but it took 3 hours sitting on the runway, and he says it was a very messy situation on that plane. Listen in.
Once we got landed and we got up to the airport, they shifted us away from the airport. We sat out there for over 3 hours waiting to, get off the plane. There was planes that landed behind us that they cleared spots for and let them pull in. There was fights on the plane. There was arguments. I mean, there was screaming kids. I mean, this is just uncalled for. Not one person on the flight could give you an answer. This is Delta at that. Not one person, not the pilot, nobody could give anybody answers.
So again, what we're hearing from
All right, Dave Kinchin, obviously a bit of a glitch right there. We're trying to hook live back to him again with an update. He was going to say what the airport had to say about this. We will certainly keep you updated, though, when we get some information. Hopefully, we'll be able to check back with him very soon. But despite the inconvenience, plenty of folks have been making the most of the snow.
Yeah, trying their best. Fox News' Jessica Dupnack joins us live from Bloomfield Township with more. Jessica, it looks like Old Man Winter has the reins on our technology, too, but he's allowing you to be on live right now. What's going on there?
Well, we'll start with the serious side of this story. We'll end with something on a happier note. How about that? Right now, I want you to take a look at what we've been monitoring for the last hour or so. We're in Bloomfield Township, Telegraph, south of Long Lake. You see a couple of police officers there. And earlier, about a mile up the road towards Long Lake, you got a backup full of cars. A bunch of semis got stuck, unable to get up the hill, causing quite a backup. Then police started rerouting people south. These officers, they are earning that overtime today, pushing people out, pushing them through. And the problem that we've been seeing all evening long is these roads are not quite ready for people to be driving on. Now, of course, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. In this case, we got a whole lot of snow. We went over to nearby Bloomfield Hills to Bowers School Farm over there. They do something pretty special this time of year, especially when it snows. Take a look.
But it's just like a sled hill. You're just gliding down. There's 4 lanes. You can race your friends.
It was fun, snowing, and it hurt my face.
But worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The kid nailed it. His generation will never know the days of going down a hill on a greased-up saucer or old toboggan. This is glow tubing.
We're a winter wonderland, as you can see here.
It really is majestic out here at Bowers School Farm in Bloomfield Hills. Nestled among this working farm, Winter Park, packed Friday night, even in these conditions.
All of a sudden, it just hit us.
Sure did. Came down like this for hours in Oakland County, especially down on the farm.
The roads are kind of iffy, you got to be careful.
But they promised the kids, well, maybe kid, not plural.
I hate the snow.
You hate the snow?
Yes.
Why? Speaking of little ones, this guy has the best spot in the house.
He's tough. We had him wrapped up pretty good.
How can I report what I don't know? We had to try it out, of course.
They make you earn this over here, but it's going to be worth it.
The rule up there, strap in, booty up.
Does it just stop you?
And I didn't even use a cuss word.
Yeah, baby, we tackled that one.
This place, it's a 4-season spot to visit, and clearly the season we're in now, winter.
Would you like to come back to this place?
Yeah, but not tonight.
You're done.
Real quickly, though, we do want to give Detroit Metro Airport's response to what Dave was talking about earlier. And it said that the airport is open. Earlier this evening, the Aerodrome was closed for approximately an hour due to the severe weather.
Yeah, they go on to say that their operations and maintenance crews are working around the clock to maintain the runways and taxiways. The message currently posted on the website of the FAA basically says the DTW is closed. It's referring, the airport says, to flights that would otherwise be diverted to DTW. So they have some limited operations happening at the airport right now. Dave Kinchin's live shot was frozen, probably because of the weather.
And hopefully people, though, will be able to be either let back off that airplane and into the airport, because that is frustrating, or hopefully they'll be able to take off.
What a mess.
Stay with Fox 2 for updates. In the meantime, though, in the middle of this winter blast, a pivotal playoff game for the Detroit Lions.
All eyes will be on Ford Field Sunday night as the Lions host the Rams. Fox 2's Lauren Edwards shows us live downtown. And Lauren, our business is ready.
They are so ready. More than that, they are hyped up. I will say this. We've been out here several hours, right? And there was rain and there was snow and there's lots of puddles, large puddles on the ground right here on the street. We've seen cars and vehicles just driving by, splashing through them all. But you know what? It just seems like everyone we talk to, even on the street, at the bars, they're excited for Sunday. And we spoke with a few general managers and owners of those bars, and they say no matter what the weather is right now or on Sunday, it is not going to rain on their parade. They are so ready to have fun.
We're very excited. This is the first home playoff game in 20 years. We've been waiting on this day for a lifetime.
Oh, super pumped. It's going to be great. We've got a lot of stuff going on.
So excited. I've been bartending in downtown Detroit for 20 years, and we've never had a home playoff game, and that it's a night game. It's such a big deal. I'm so excited.
Sweetwater Tavern, Hockeytown Cafe, and Tin Roof, all within walking distance of Ford Field, and all of them ready for the big game on Sunday.
We have 3 bars inside. We have a patio outside that's heated with a heated tent. We're going to have lots of live music.
Anna Anderson of Tin Roof says it'll be like a block party with food truck and DJ. She just hopes the weather holds up.
Right now, we're really hoping that the snow blows over and that the weather on Sunday, we know it's going to be cold.
Football fans don't really care about weather. I learned that the first year I was here. I learned that with Green Bay. Green Bay fans, they came up, they filled up the rooftop, and some of them, by the end of it, were even taking their shirts off.
Chris Spurbeck of Hockeytown Cafe expects the same energy for Sunday.
Having a DJ up on the roof, which our roof is closed over, it's not just exposed to the elements, so you don't have to hide from the snow unless you want to. So, but no, we'll have on the roof as well. We'll have like a photo booth. We're going to be doing a lot of really fun stuff for the game. So.
And fun stuff is on the menu at Sweetwater Tavern too.
We got what we call the Go Blue Kool-Aid shots. Every time the Lions score, we will be throwing shots out to the crowd.
And they're expecting such a packed house at Sweetwater Tavern that GM Daryl Powell says they've got extra staff coming in. But they're excited, he says. They've been waiting for this day since the Lions moved downtown.
We love the fact that Matthew Stafford is coming back home, and we get to showcase how a better team we are without him.
I think we're all pretty anxious to see what Matthew Stafford is going to do on Sunday. But nevertheless, everyone we spoke with said, you know what, come early, come hungry, come ready to have fun. But please note that a lot of them are not taking reservations. If you have any questions about that, to reach out to them. I'm Lauren Edwards on The Edge.
Yeah, I'm more interested in what Matthew won't do and what Goff will do. But, of course, we all know it's going to be quite a matchup. Lauren, this is your first huge sporting event that's actually happening, an event for sure in Detroit. You came from the west side of the state. You can probably feel the buzz and you're probably catching it really, really fast here.
I am absolutely catching it very, very fast. You know, even though I'm not a Detroiter, I consider myself to be a non-Detroiter lover. And so I've caught it. I've been here. I've been wanting the Lions to win for a long time. They're one of the few teams in all of major sports that have not won anything, won a ring. I used to work for the Red Sox, so I know what it's like to see winning and winning all the time. I'm hoping what happened in Boston happens here. Y'all deserve it.
Well, you do too. You're standing here in Detroit, working in Detroit. You are now an adopted Detroiter. Lauren Edwards for us live tonight. Good stuff. Thank you.
Thanks.
And tomorrow, Michigan fans will celebrate the Wolverines National Championship. A championship parade through Ann Arbor is scheduled for 4 p.m. tomorrow. It will start at the President's House, go down State Street, and end at Schembechler Hall. Then a sold-out celebration at Chrysler Center will start at 7 p.m. You can watch the celebration live on the Fox Local app.